guys, I have something a little bit special for you today. I have been lucky enough to be asked by Paige Evans to be her guest designer for May 2019. So I have created 3 projects for Paige using her cut files from the Silhouette store and also her gorgeous Horizon collection that she has made with Pink Paisley. This is just one of the projects that I have made, and it is a mini album using 3 of her cut files. So what I've done with this mini album is I've actually used 2 separate mini album cut files from her store, which are the Scalloped Edges mini album and also the mini album that is a card with tags. So by being able to use both of those cut files, I have made quite a chunky little mini album that is from a record of our vacation to Hawaii at the end of 2017. You can see on the front here that I've also used the layered butterfly cut file, and I just love how that looks on the front of the album with this scallop circle behind it with some gold metallic thread. So let's have a look inside. So just opening this little pink ribbon that holds it all together. So this is the back of the album, and this is where I put my title because the front was already quite busy. So I've just called it our Hawaii album from 2017. And then when you open it up, it's like a little concertina and opens up to show what's inside the mini. Now what I've done is use quite a few layers, and I've created mini albums within my mini album, if that makes sense. And what I decided to do was use a bit of a tone-on-tone / rainbow effect. So I decided to have a blue mini album, pink mini album, a yellow, orange, and then a green mini album. And I've also included on the tags at the bottom photos or elements that also represent those colors. And what I actually did with all of the photos that I've included with each album is I divided them into photos that had that colorway in them. So for this one here, you can see that my photo has blue elements in it, and that's what I've done throughout the whole album, just to have that cohesiveness throughout, and I love how it turned out. So let's have a flick through. This one here is pretty cute. This is one of the pieces from the cut apart paper. I just stitched some lace onto the bottom of it. And a couple of these pages as well, I have used a edge punch from my stash just to add some interest. This is one of the album pieces from the Scalloped Edges cut file. So I love the intricate corners and edges on the top and bottom of that one. And there's a slightly larger one. Now this one here is actually a tag ephemera piece, and I've just cut it in the middle and then stretched it out so that it sits above and also below my photo. So that's a good tip, just how to make your tags work in different ways. And this one here, so what I've actually done here, and I've done this a few times throughout the album, is to print my photo big enough so that I could then run it through my Silhouette, and when it cut the tag out, that's the entire background. And I just put a couple of little pieces on top of that, and I love how that looks. And here's my pink album. You might have just heard my husband in the background. It's football night tonight, and it's his favorite team playing, and he gets a little bit excited. And then when he gets excited, my puppies get excited. So sorry about that. You know, husbands and little children and pets, you know, don't bring them on YouTube videos. So this is my pink mini album. Now, I love this one. This is one of my favorites. We went to this very cool pink motel when we were in Hawaii, and it's called the Royal Hawaiian, and everything's pink. The outside of the motel is pink. Lots of the elements inside the motel are pink, and it's just so gorgeous. So this little piece here, this ephemera piece, reminded me of that motel so much. I love it. So it had to just be its entire own page in this pink album. This is just a little, this is just, sorry, I'm just laughing at my husband. So funny. I've been trying to record this video literally about 5 times, and he has no idea how much that makes me laugh, that he just cracked it. Anyway, so this is a fussy cut piece from the cut apart sheet, and I just adhered it onto one of the beautiful scalloped pieces. So easy just to layer. A super simple photo and a sticker on top, and you know, that's a page done. One of the gorgeous vases, floral displays from inside the beautiful pink motel, and that's the motel there. How gorgeous is it? This is an Australian surfer, Gillian Wilson, that we got to see on the North Shore of Hawaii. The pipeline competition, famous pipeline competition, was on when we were there, and we got to see him, and he was wearing pink board shorts, so he gets to go in the pink album. Yes. I also got a few pages out of vellum, and I love how you can just see the photo just in behind it. And this is another one where I cut an entire tag out of the photo. Onto my yellow orange one, and again, this is just that beautiful cut file from the Scalloped Edges mini album cut file from the Silhouette store. Beautiful golden light of the North Shore of Oahu. This one I used one of the tags from the ephemera pieces just as a background layer, and threaded through some gold rickrack from my stash. Another vellum piece. The beautiful Nepali coast on the north of Kauai. And that's the end of the orange album. And lastly, but not leastly, the green album. So this one's pretty cute. I used an ephemera piece, a window box, and stitched around that in gold thread. This one here I really love. This is a journaling card from the cut apart paper, and I just trimmed it down so that it was in the relative size of the album, and then I used my scalpel just to cut out the top half only of the flower, and then tuck my photo in behind it and lay it in a sticker sheet, sorry, a sticker piece, sticker phrase, and I love how that looks. Another vellum piece with some stickers and some stitching. Some alphas, of course, in green because they're in the green album. And that's that. I just love how this album came together. You can see that even though there's so many layers here, because I haven't used any dimensional adhesive at all, that they all fit in and fold up quite nicely. I'll just hold this up so that you can see, even though there's so many layers, it's really quite thin. So that's how you get that to work and fold up all together, is just by not using dimensional adhesive. So I'll just fold that back up. It just concertinas in on each other. And then I'm just going to tie it up at the back. I love making mini albums, and I'm so grateful that I got to record our vacation in Hawaii in this way. I love this mini album. I love that it's tone on tone and rainbow, and that the colors in it are just so gorgeous. So that's it all tied up again. Now, again, this is just one of 3 projects that I have made for my guest designer position with Paige this month. All 3 of the projects will be up on my blog and Paige's blog, and also on my social media today. So please stop by and check all 3 out. And I really appreciate you dropping by. Here are a few close-ups. I'll leave links in the description box below to all of Paige's cut files that I've used from the Silhouette store. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. Bye guys!